Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So in this video I'm going to be discussing the transfers of Nathan Thomas and also Ched Evans joining the club. So I don't actually have the dates of the transfers because this video is coming out a bit after they've been done. So I've only just made the YouTube channel Talk Sheffield United. Go subscribe if you haven't already, by the way. Make sure to drop a like on this video as well. But Nathan Thomas is moved from Hartlepool United, who's just got relegated from League 2. He was a star player, right? He was a star player in a bad team. He's 22 years old. He's a left winger. Well, he's a midfielder, it says on here, but from my experiences, he's a left winger. He's joined for around 300k, which, if I was a Hartlepool fan, I would expect the club to, invest that money and get us straight back up the league. Because Hartlepool, they're not exactly a big side, but they're a side who shouldn't be in the conference. He rejected Middlesbrough to join us, alright? That shows that he thinks that we're the most ambitious club between the two. Maybe it's also because he knows that he'll get played more over at us. We don't know the ins and outs. It says here that he thought to better his career, so I guess Ty said more ambition, probably more game time, which I reckon is sensible, and I'm glad that he's done that, to be honest, because for Middlesbrough, he'd be stuck in the under-23s until he's 24-year-old, knowing them. So he got 9 goals for 34 in 34 games for Hartlepool, which is a respectable, respectable, whatever it's called, because in a relegation side it's hard, especially being a winger as well. 9 goals is good. It doesn't say the amount of assists he's got, but I'm sure that he did well. So the second signing is Ched Evans. So this one has been very controversial and has caused a lot of uproar, right? So he's first into the club. He joined from Manchester City for a fee of 3 million in 2009. He was quite prolific. He got 35 goals in 42 appearances in the season that he had in League One for us until he went down. So following his release in October 2014, a lot has happened. So he's been in prison for 2 years, I think, or 1.5, something like that. At Chesterfield, who he joined after his prison sentence, which I'm sure that their fans were mixed about that. He got 5 goals in 25 appearances. It's not good enough, right? In League One, 25 appearances and 5 goals isn't good enough. So I don't know whether it was worth all the controversy that it's caused, but let me just tell you what's happened. So, our main shirt sponsor threatened to end the association with the club if they re-signed Evans. I forgot who it is, to be honest. That's pretty poor. 3 club patrons resigned. I don't know what patrons are, but oh well. Jessica Ennis-Hill, sure you know her, she's a Olympic winner. She wanted her name removed from the main stand. So, if that's what it causes, just for one player to sign, who got 5 goals in 1 season in League One, I don't know whether it's worth it at all. To be honest, I'd rather to have just got an unproven striker from like League One rather than get somebody who's 28 or 29-year-old and only getting 5 goals. I just don't understand why they've gone that far to get him. Like, fair enough, it was before. He did get 42 goals in 103 appearances, which is a decent return, but the deal just isn't worth it, in my opinion. He says that he's grateful for Chesterfield. I don't know why, because they didn't play him a lot because he was quite poor. He did well at first. I remember him at the start of the season. He was on fire. I'm pretty sure that's when all of his goals came. He got like 5 goals in 4 games. I don't know what happened to him after that, to be honest. I'd be pretty appalled if I was a manager, and that's why he dropped him. I don't blame him, to be honest. So in case I didn't say, the deal is worth around £500,000. So once again, we've signed a player from a relegated club, which is sort of clever, I'd say, because they'll be going for cheaper, because they'll be wanting to force a move out. If they're the best club, if they're the best player at their club who's just got relegated, they will be wanting to move out. So it's quite clever in a way. But to be honest, I'd rather us be getting clubs from maybe Blackburn, players from clubs like Blackburn, like maybe Danny Graham instead of Ched Evans, because it just does make more sense. I'm sorry, but Blackburn, they have bags of quality in their side who are just waiting to move, and to be honest, there are a lot of players. I'd say Elliot Bennett, the former Norwich player, alright, because obviously Norwich are my second team, or first team technically. Elliot Bennett was a good player for us. We'll let him go because he didn't get enough game time, but if we could sign him at right wing back, signed Anthony Stokes at striker or Danny Graham. He even signed Steele at goalkeeper as a reserve because it's just easier that way rather than signing players in League One who have done terribly. Nathan Thomas, I like that signing though, moving on to greater things. I like the signing of Nathan Thomas because he's young, he's done well in League Two. I know it doesn't sound that good, but when you're young you can definitely improve very quickly. And this is like the first season that it's been given a proper chance at any club. Like, I think it's probably the second season actually, but you get what I'm saying. So I just want to add this bit in as well. Jay O'Shea, who joined on loan in January from Chesterfield, like Ched Evans is joining for us. The club have decided not to sign him permanently because his contract is up in the summer. To be honest, I'd have took him over Ched Evans, honestly. So then guys, I've just been editing the video and I've realised I've missed out signing. So I've touched on Jay O'Shea and also the other two signings. But I've forgot about Ender Stevens, the left wing back. We've already got Lafferty, Hussey's going, so I guess we've only got one in the club, two in the club at the moment now. We've got Stevens. He's a 26-year-old left back. He joined from Pompey, who actually got promoted by winning the title. He moved in 2015, so he's had a really, really good time there, I'm guessing. It's an attacking fullback. It matches the way that we play. He just provides an extra option. That's what Wilder says. Lafferty will be having like some competition now because really you can't be expecting Hussey to be providing competition. That's why he's leaving. I think we've translisted him, and then Riley. I don't think he really got any games. He might have got one or two, but he was just there as cover. That's what you need to win the league. You need cover, and that's what all good sides have anyway. So Ender Stevens is signed on a 3-year contract for a free. The signings, they've been good, alright. Could be better. We need to get a couple of championship-proven players just to give us that stability. Maybe a couple of former players like McDonald, I think it is, at Fulham. Maybe somebody like him. But this is the end of the video, so make sure to drop 4 likes on the video. 1, 2, 3. That would actually mean 0, so make sure to hit the like button. I'm trying to be funny, but it's not working. So make sure to subscribe if you have done, because at this point in time I have 0 grand total subscribers. So yeah, like, subscribe, enjoy the rest of your day, and peace.